What's up, guys? Paloopasaurus here. Gonna go through a couple books and tell you about what I've picked up. Um, I picked up some stuff from Flea Market, local comic book store. Most of the stuff that I picked up is one big comic book haul that I had at a flea market a few weeks back, maybe 3 weeks back. So I'm gonna get right into this, guys. And I picked this up today. Neil Gaiman, Absolute Sandman. This is signed here. And now I saw this a few weeks ago down at this in particular flea market. That is this one in particular flea market that's in the city of Philadelphia. And Captain Cole is there, all the time, and he picks up some great stuff there too. And this guy had a $60 tag on this book, and I kind of walked from it. I was like, that's cool, man, but I just found no value in it. And I even looked it up, and I know it's worth $100 or whatever, but I mean, I just wasn't down. So this morning, as I've said previously in videos, that I have a flea market that's in my area that comes in on Wednesday mornings, and these guys sell a bunch of stuff there. And the guy was there, and he had this there again, and I was like, "Damn, dude, you still haven't sold that book yet, huh?" And he was like, "Nah, make me an offer." So I was like, you know what, I'm not really interested in it, and I walked around the flea market for a bit, and before I left, I said, I don't mean this as an insult to you, but would you take $20 for it? And he agreed. He was like, "Yeah, I think that's fair, man. No big deal. I don't have to carry it around with me no more. This is a big book. I mean, you can see. I mean, I don't have little hands. That's a pretty big book. Um, but yeah, it's signed. I checked it out. I guess the book goes for about 150. So yeah, really cool to get that. So I picked these up from a comic book store that I go to. Dark Avengers #1, second and third printing, first Iron Patriot. I don't have the first printing of this, but I think this one's really rare to find. I think well, not really rare, but a little harder to find than the other ones. So I'll be on the hunt for the first one of that. And same shop, I picked up Mighty Avengers #13 and the second printing of that, which is the first appearance of the New Warriors. I believe that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. And then you guys know, if you went to your LCSs on Halloween, this book was given away. Now this book's going for about $10 online. Selling for $10. This was free. I have 2 copies of this. This is just the one I have. And then this is her first full appearance that was given out at LA Comic Con, Stan Lee's LA Comic Con, which I believe used to be called the Stan Lee's Kamikaze. Dan Mendoza, man, what a bitch with this book, man. I mean, I bought this on eBay, and this jerk off, if he didn't live in Cali, I'd drive to his house. I mean, honest to God, I'd knock on his door. He shipped this to me in a paper bag, man. Legit a paper bag. And I contacted him. The book's dinged up in the back, so I contacted him. He's not down to give me my money back, and I'm going through that now on eBay. So I thought he was such a jerk off for that, but shit happens, right? Of all the things I've ever bought on eBay, it's this doll face book I get hosed on. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, unbelievable. So yeah, man. I mean, this book, it's kind of a spec book. Who really put me onto this book was Master X Splinter. Guy has a great channel. If you do not know who he is and you don't watch his stuff, which you probably do, check him out, man. He's got some real good insight on books, and he's always putting me onto books. And he's kind of new, but so am I. Green Lanterns #9. He also put me onto this book. This is a first appearance book. The first appearance of Volthoom on the very back page, which is really cool. Check that out. That might be something someday as a spec book. And I picked up this on eBay. What If featuring Planet Hulk #1. This is Hulk's son, Scar, first appearance. Love that cover, man. Neil Gaiman signature. Pretty cool. Yeah, but this cover is fucking dope, man. You gotta read it. It's a great read too. And I picked this up, first printing, the Fade Out #1 by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, like 1950s murder mystery. It was all right. I know it was an Eisner Award winner, I believe. And I picked up some Walking Dead books. 156, 150 Ryan Otley cover, which is just awesome. And I'm going to try refraining from saying awesome so much. Walking Dead 144, and there is significance to all these, but I'm not going to get into that. And 125. Pick them up, all right. And at the same shop, I picked up Killer Be Killed as the first books, #1 and 2 that I showed you. The first 4 books that I showed you. Same shop. He's got a couple more copies of these there that are first printing. So I picked 2 of them up. You know, I don't need 100 copies of that. That's kind of ridiculous. Leave them for somebody else that wants them. And then I picked this up also. Hardcore #1 by Kirkman and Mark Silvestri. Sorry for the camera being everywhere. Really great artwork. I just kind of flipped through it, checked it out real quick. I didn't really read anything about this. It was in a dollar bin, so I picked it up. I like the art. This is an LCS pull. Incredible Hulk 13. Paid cover for this. Pretty awesome. I'm going to try to keep motoring. Marvel .1, first Kamala Khan. This is the variant to that. And then Marvel .1, got picked up 2 of these. These are second print books. Yeah. Pretty sure they are. But yeah, I'm glad to have those. I don't have first printing. So. And the rest of these books, guys, I found at a flea market. The rest of the books I'm about to show you. Fathom, Michael Turner's Fathom #1. Beautiful stuff. Michael Turner, Wolverine Origins #1, black and white, Philly Wizard World variant. Right? That is awesome. And I found that in a box at a flea market. Dude had 1,000 books in a bin. Found this in there too. Captain America #6, first appearance of the Winter Soldier. And it's beat up. But I paid $1 for it. I don't have this book. I have the variant to this book. But I don't have this book. Dirty as hell. Picked up an old Avengers. Somebody colored it in right here. Avengers 82. They had Black Panther. Cap's shield. But hey man, whatever. 50 cents, $1. All new, all daring Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. I just like the cover. Picked up Marvel Zombies 3 of 5. There's another book behind this. I believe it's issue 4. But that cover was great. Loved it. And then I picked this up for $1 too. The Invaders #1. This is my second copy. This one's a little dogged. But I have one that's almost damn near mint. I mean like 9.8 mint. But that's nice, man. $1. Whatever. And I picked up this cover just because I like the cover. You know, Dark Avengers, second print #2, or yeah, Dark Reign, and that, I mean, he's eating that dude. That's pretty badass, man. You know, giant size Iron Man #1. All these books were $1. This is a rehashing of Tales of Suspense what is it? The first Hawkeye #57, something like that. I'm spacing it. But yeah, this is a reprint of that book. And there isn't a #2 of this. If you see this book, Giant Size Iron Man, I believe there's only one. I could be wrong about that, but I think there's only one of them. Wolverine #80. This is the X-23 test tube book. Picked that up for $1. A little dirty around here. A couple dings on the spine. Clean though. Nice. Spook House Eric Powell. This was a new book that I picked up. Now, guys, I picked these up at another comic book store, and picked this up, picked that up. This is a GameStop variant to Secret Wars #1, and this book is just fucking awesome looking. Check that out. shit's crack, man. Love it. Punisher War Journal, Civil War, #1. And this Spawn book, #1, I picked up. I'm still looking for that newsstand one. And this Web of Spider-Man 36, First Tombstone. Now, those books from here, yeah, all these books, man. I paid $1 a piece for these. That's insane. That's insane. That's the story there. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think that's all the stuff I got for you right now. I will be making another video. I do want to do that top 25 book thing. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I'm in the middle of trying to buy a house right now, so video may not be until after Christmas or so. So I'll see you guys, man. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Paloopasaurus, we'll check you later.